Kia ora e te iwi, and welcome to the final race of the 2024 Waka Long Distance Nationals, hosted by Te Urunga o te Rā, ki konei ki te moana o Onerua ki Midway Beach. Ko rāhia tumutumu a hau. Ko au tētahi o ngā kaipāpaho i te rehi whakamutunga i tēnei rā. Very, very excited to be bringing to you the last race of the day and of the competition, and boy oh boy is it going to be a blinder. We have 111 paddlers out on the water, ranging from singles and W2s, from J19 men's ruddered to J19s to J19 women rudderless, under 23 men's, open men's ruddered, open men's W2. Then we've got your open women, which is a rudderless race. We've got your master men ruddered. Then we have in the W2s the master men, senior master men, and golden master men. And then we focus on also the singles, master men ruddered, master women rudderless, senior master men ruddered, senior master women rudderless, golden master men ruddered, golden master men, and also the master 70s women and 70s men. Just going through the amount of paddlers, it's going to be (107) paddlers are on wave 2. And we will have names for you, ako ake nei. Tōna tikanga, timatai, tēnei whakataitai. Hei te tikau matahi karaka I tēnei ata. So we're about 14 minutes behind schedule. Engari kei te pai tērā. We're going live on our Wakama New Zealand Facebook page as well as our YouTube Wakama page. So just to repeat, this is our final race for the competition. We saw the open men's rudderless earlier this morning, and now it will be a ruddered race in the open men's. 13 paddlers will be in that category, including our champion, Tupu King, our second place, Casey Ngātaki, and our third place, Ash Roosendahl. They would have had about 40 to 60 minutes to whakangā before the start of the second race of the day. So I'll give you the distances now on what they will be paddling. So our open women's masters and senior master women, they will paddle 16 kilometres. Then your J19 women, golden master women, master 70s, master 75 and master 80 women, they will paddle 10 kilometres. Then in your open men's, master men's, senior master men's, 16 kilometres. It's also the distance that our W2 and W3, open men's, master men's and senior master men's will compete in. And then 10 kilometres is what our junior master men and our golden master men, master 70s men, master 75 and master 80 men will race. Let us know where you are watching from and who you are supporting. We'll make sure, or we'll try our darnest to get vision for you. It's a bit cloudy here in Te Ranganui-a-Kiwa. Overcast day. We should reach a high of 20 degrees. 14 kilometre per hour is the northwesterlies at the moment. And despite sitting here on the banks of Onerua, seeing the water, there are a few swells, but choppy out there. Is Tupu King, our champ for 2024. having a chat to one of our younger boys, Tamati Heta, is Tupu King. So he did just win the rudderless race, and he'll be happy that this is a ruddered race. So he'll be able to paddle equally on both sides this time, not having to steer paddle. From Turanga Waiwai, we have Kai Tawhiti Kiriopa just inside of him. In the pink waka, we have from Te Rau Oranga o Ngāti Kahungunu Ruawharo. And we have on the inside there, 841, Jason Reti, no ngā hoihoro, he also just paddled not so long ago. Jane Luifalani says, watching my daughter Abigail Luifalani, Team Peniula, cheering from Chennai in India. Kia ora, kia koe. It's Ash Roosendahl. We'll also have Renee Rapana supporting Te Toki and Sade Niho from our lounge in Te Tai Tokiro. On the screen now we have our bronze medalist in the rudderless open men's 16 kilometres, Ash Roosendahl. So we can see the starting boat make their way to the middle of the course. We have a white flag. He tohu tēnei, hei whakarite, kia whakarite ai. Ngā kaihoi mō te tīmatanga o te rehi. White flag means to prepare for a start of the race. Red flag means to get in position and hold. And a green flag. We have the start of this race, race 2, which was supposed to start on Thursday, but it was delayed up until today because of weather conditions. I think that's one of our boys from Horota Wakahoe. Here we have in the W2, all the way from Tāki Timu Outrigger Canoe Club, Double Trouble. Then we have 660. Stevie Y, all the way from Taranaki Outrigger Canoe Club. We have seen a he ahua taira no te karapu hoi o Taranaki. They like to include both of their names. And look at that. What a start. Those two-mans in the front. Got some manuko in there. Hei matau. Got Turanga Waiwai at the top there. Horota Wakahoe closest to us. All different waka. Kingi was telling us about all these different waka that we see.
Kia ora. Yes, lots of different waka. Just had an update from Lara Collins. They've changed, the race director.
Okay.
They've changed the course to a 4-kilometre course. So it's a smaller turn, so they'll be doing 2 laps.
Yep.
So there's what was the 1-lap course, and the others will be doing 4 laps.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Kia ora.
Thank you very much for that update, Kingi. So Kingi just got off the phone with Lara Collins, who told us that the course has changed. Anei, nō rātou na pā Kaihoi Trust, the 2 J's. And on the inside, we have PCKC Matt and John. Here we go. In Waka 482, we have Tupu King. Thank you for that update, Kingi.
You're welcome. Our 2-man surging ahead. Previously, at the last long distance nationals, you would have seen the top open men's drafting off the two-man canoes in order to get a bit of free ride, but there's no one there at the moment. Either these guys are super fast or they had a change of heart. Is that Tupu there in the bright pink shirt? Is it? We're not too sure. Looks like leading. Great shots here from our boat. Oh, that might be Narada.
We can see 661 closest to us in the beautiful turquoise Waka there.
I think that's Narada.
The two J's from
Right.
Gatana Park.
Oh, 661, yes.
6559 just ahead. Matt and John, North Porirua Canoe Kayak Club.
Oh, big pack there. We're just starting. So the race will involve more turns. That has these are rudder canoes though, so they're okay. If they're rudderless, that would have a bigger impact on the race outcome because you need to get the rudderless canoe around. But because these have a rudder, should be fine. Ash
Some of
Riesenthal?
them are rudderless.
Oh,
We've
right.
got our open
Okay.
women's,
Oh,
our master women's, senior master women's, and also our J19 women's, golden master women's, master 70 women. So all the women will be doing
right.
rudderless.
okay. So rudderless wave must be starting soon after this.
Yeah, we can see them just line up at the moment by the Tairāwhiti Wakahaurua, but in front of us here, 661. And just behind in 658 with the blue Waka, you have Justin Laurie from Porirua Canoe Kayak Club. On the inside, closest to us, 482. That's Tupu King right there.
Yeah, Tupu is running beautifully there. Look at that pace pickup.
And I mean, we were talking about how, he just won the rudderless race, and now it must be nice, to put your rudder on your Waka
Yeah.
and to be able to just focus on paddling other than paddle steering.
Yeah, so there's 3 one-mans there. Oh, before we talk about that, there's the start of the women's race. As you said before, these are rudderless.
Yeah, so they're all rudderless. So rudderless means there are no rudders below the Waka that are angled by there's pedals in the Waka. So if you push on the left pedal, we have a green flag.
Awesome.
You go left, and if you push on the right, you obviously go right. So all of these women here.
Oh, there's your mate, Acacia Williams.
Acacia Williams.
Green A, Harota shirt and in the green canoe. Annie Cairns, world champ, still the current, still the current world long distance champion, Annie Cairns. Oh, Acacia, go. Big start. Oh, the girls from Peniula.
Lucy Jordan. 970 we had Kerry Johnson, all the way from Horotowakahoe, my old swimming coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
671.
What's that? 671? Oh, her canoe number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hedia Rolliston. And closest to us, 331, we have Kaarahi Brooking Hapu, who was commenting on our live stream just this morning.
Wow, look at that lead from Acacia. That's within a minute. We'll see if she holds that pace. She has Anne Cairns. So Samoa was very interesting. Anne Cairns, she didn't boost out at the start, but she had a really consistent average speed.
Mm-hmm.
And that helped her finish strong, timing it for the race. But this could be like the men's race where Acacia might just lead, the men's 6, she might just lead from the start, like Wakamanu led in the men's.
And Acacia has, she's just a sportswoman.
Yeah, and she
Her
saved
built.
herself, right? You said
Yeah,
she was fresh.
she saved herself. Yep, she was supposed to be in Kaarahi Toa, but she wanted to focus on her single Waka and her single race today. She trains the house down, does CrossFit, a lot of
Awesome.
cardio, as well as a lot of the time on the water every morning at
Wow.
5:30 a.m. You can always tell Acacia's on the water because you can see the light from her little helmet.
Oh, man, that's amazing.
So she does put a lot of mahi.
Yeah.
A lot of mahi goes into why she is, considered the best.
Even growing up, because she was a phenomenal from a very young age. Was
Yeah.
she training a lot? Do you remember?
I remember she was under the guidance of Greg Brightwell, and I remember she had a waka called Purerehua back then.
Yep.
Purerehua, of course, have no ears. And because Acacia, she is, not many people know that she's actually deaf. But that works into her advantage.
Yeah.
She can cut out everything. And look at that. Look at that lead.
Well done, Acacia.
But
there's Anne Cairns, pretty sure. She's still within touch. I mean, yeah. Annie's just done Molokai. She's done a good stint in Hawaii. I mean, it's just early. It's safe to not call a leader this early.
But
lovely looking canoe, eh?
Yeah. We knew that Acacia was going to get out of the blocks. She's been looking forward to this race.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait. Is that Anne or is that Vesna? Terina. Taku aroha whānau. 490. It is Terina. Wow. Looking good, girlfriend.
So all the women that just started in wave 2 of race 2, they are competing in rudderless waka, whereas all of our men that started in the first wave of this race all ruddered.
Awesome. Here's our first turning buoy. So this turning buoy is 2 kilometers. Oh, brother. Oh, kapai. Didn't get stuck on the inside. That's a disaster. Yeah, we got you on camera, bro.
Oh, that was 487 helping his mate.
Waka V2. Oh, well. Oh, no, it's on the inside of the armor. Oh, where? And that's Narada in the kahikai with the pink shirt. And then Tupu on the inside. And then who's in the yellow canoe there? Oh, great race out there. Well, I'm glad those guys got free. They will have lost the opportunity there to stay with those top guys, but maybe they'll make it back. Close racing. Yeah, these boys will have a big impact, the number of turns. And this should be a small downwind section. It's great with a shorter course for us because our big lens camera can see the action unfold, whereas when they kind of went far away, even though we have a 100 and something times zoom, it's still very, very far away. But here we should be able to give you good coverage all day of this race, the last race.
Oh, there's Gabby Wainohu.
Everyone's snugged up and rugged up. Eh? It's cold.
Oh, and that's Acacia's sister.
Hey, just random observations. What I love to see around here is a lot of maumoko, moko kauai. Beautiful, eh? Seeing it emerge. And
I mean, we are the home of so many talented tāmoko artists. You've got Sir Derek Lardeli, you've got Matua Mark Korpua, you've got Nutty Brooking, Mai Gibbs. We've got so many tāmoko artists here. We've got Toi Haukura, which is the So I would say we're
represented.
I would say we're the Māori capital, Māori art capital of Aotearoa.
Oh, ko te whakariki.
You guys are the Māori culture.
There we go, a little bit of tribal rivalry for all those tuning out. Yeah, you're obviously, we're Māori over here, the tangata whenua of this place. The first discoverers, possibly. Maybe... we're not sure. Maybe there was some Māori here before. Who knows? Our tupuna voyaged all around the ocean, and that's how these waka, this beautiful sport of ours, originates from our ancestral connections to all of the Pacific, the Canadas, Americas, waka ama, va'a, wa'a, waka. Here we are experiencing this in Tūranganui a Kiwa, Gisborne for the Long Distance Nationals 2024. On the right, Takitimu Outrigger Canoe Club passing through the first turning buoy. They will do 4 laps.
So it's out to the buoy to our right, and then do they go
a little bit out,
and
then around the buoy to the back to the Waka Haurua.
And is that 4 kilometres?
Aye.
Ka pai.
No, yes.
Ian Lawson, all the way from Kaihoi o Ngāti Rehia Trust. There's Acacia's mum there.
So our vendors, there's our tāmoko, Toki,
Mark Kopua,
Toki, expert,
Mahi Atua.
Mahi Atua.
I believe they were doing some tamoko there yesterday as well.
Wow, awesome. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, very humble man.
Ambassadors for our culture. Kia ora.
All of our kai stores here.
That bionic coffee sounds good just before your race. Low, slow, barbecue, pulled pork, beef brisket. Oh, yum. Quite a few people still here for the last day. There is a shot of our course. You can see in the foreground the women's race unfolding, which is the rudderless women's. And then on the far side is the men's race, who started 5 minutes earlier. So they're doing a smaller loop course today. You'll see plenty of escort boats out there, safety boats. I think we've had 0 safety issues at this event, which is remarkable. So
I'm not surprised though, because Waka, New Zealand have put the safety of our paddlers first. That's why the races that were supposed to be on Thursday are being held today. Mo te tūpono ka raru ngā kaihoi. But this is our drone, and I believe we are going to our leaders.
OC2. Wait, is that a single out there?
It does look like a single.
We are zooming in as fast as we can. That looks like tupu. Safe to say.
Penula went wide as well yesterday.
Yeah, it was interesting. Houdini.
Is there a
The
reason
magician.
why you go wide?
You know, in the moment, I was just head down.
Yeah.
I was just going hard. I'd stop kind of thinking and just go of being aware and going strong.
Yeah.
Yep, tupu.
Well done, Tapu.
Really working for him out there, taking all these little swells across. Wow, so he would have done, what, 16K? So
Yep.
he's probably now up to 19K. It's a big weekend.
It's probably why in the last round of the course, he took his time. I mean, he had that advantage. And
Yeah.
knowing that he also had to race again
Yep.
so soon.
Yep.
But I would say that, you know, being in a ruddered canoe would help.
Yep. He's doing the representing his other sponsor here well. I believe he's sponsored by Kai Va'a. This is the manufacturer of this canoe, the Ares. Kai, we're in the same neighborhood on Maui. He lives just down the road.
Oh.
Kai Bartlett's a champion paddler from Hawaii and also a canoe maker. So I'm representing him here. Okay. We're not too sure who these guys are. Almost there,
As
Whānau.
soon as we
their
see a number, 330.
Some of you will know from the paddling style. There's a lot of paddlers out there. Yep, 330.
K&K. And we will find out just who K&K is in our W2 section. The only team in our J19 men's category, all the way from Horota, it is Kian Aiton and Kane Soto. Man, they are up there.
They are, they're doing well. Looks like Narada's on the inside. Tupu really took off. Was that in the top right? That's Narada. He was strong leading out the pack, and then Tupu's just put this incredible burst on. Maybe there some Houdini magic there. You know, if this will get a look at that. Look at that ground he's made.
Wow.
That ground, that water. Maybe there is something about this course because it's really hard to say. It's interesting. There's a theory there. There's a theory.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Why is the reason you went wide? This is Liz Tani, all the way from Taniwha Outrigger Canoe Club.
Kia ora, Liz.
She's beautiful. She has won many national sprints titles, always in the top 3 at the Wakama National Sprints in Karapiro.
I must say it's feeling a little chilly. I think the temperature's dropped. When the sun comes out, the body warms up. Now it's feeling a little chilly. Here we go. These are our leaders.
Yep, probably the youngest on the course.
Awesome, boys. Doing well.
Kane and Kian.
That's another one of Kai Bartlett's canoes. That's a Gemini. He designed that one after the Ares, and he took a lot of inspiration from the Ares. I think he cut it in half and then added a middle section. I mean, it sounds quick and easy, but it's very tricky. That yellow canoe, I think, must be 3rd. 647, is that correct? I think it's 647. We'll just get the number of that paddler for you. Oh, Eric. Kia ora, Eric.
And then in 661, in the 2s, we have the 2 J's from Ratanapa.
Oh, these are the brothers. They got stuck, I think, on the... Is that Marlin? Not too sure who that is.
We've got
the
Waka
Man
V2.
and Waka V2. They got stuck on the buoy, eh? So they're making what looks like they're making their way back.
Did really well to come back. And then we've got 659. We've got Matt and John from PCKC.
I'm pretty sure that's Marlin and the V2, Waka V2. Yeah, and the pink you can see Narada. So it looks like Tupu and the OC1 men's. Tupu, Narada, and then Eric Waterson. And then in the OC2, what was the name of those boys?
K and K.
K and K.
Kane and Kian. A few of their supporters are watching our live stream. Billie Jean Portaka Aiton says, go Kane and Kian. Maya Campbell's watching, and he says, come on, cuz. One of them must be his cousin.
Maya, did you see your dad before he did he was pretty awesome. And I'm not too sure if your mum is racing.
Chef Reti says, let's go, Shells Reti. Fresh tetanus shot thanks to Brucey's dog.
Oh, well, there's some inside story. So from what we can fathom, someone's dog had an interaction.
Brucey's dog.
Brucey's dog. Hey. Yep. Kia ora, Stevie Y. That's not Stevie Y. Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Can someone please type in the chat message if that's real here? I'm just curious. I'm wondering if you're curious too, because you can see it.
And they are the master men, Tangiwai Lawrence and Steve Outwin.
Great shot here of the cruisers that are the team athletes as they're lined up, coming back to the Waka Hodua, finishing their first lap.
This is Andy Thompson, all the way from Taranaki Outrigger Canoe Club.
Oh, it looks like a change. 481. 481. I just seen Kaitawhiti Kiriopa looks like he's in second. I didn't quite see him there before, but he is in with mixed in with the W2s, and it looks like he is passing Narada. So
wow, and
Tupu King and
yeah, he's in the open men's category, even though he's very young.
Maybe they put him in the same categories. Maybe, no, I don't know. Good job, Kaitawhiti.
Yeah.
Kiriopa, I'd be curious if you're Daniel, if that's your whanaunga, Aaron. Let us know in the comments if you know. PCKC with their pink hats and their light blue shirts. Justin Laurie, Porirua Canoe Kayak Club. Here we are.
Wow. What can you say about Acacia, eh? She loves to win, and she does everything in her power to make sure that she Goes in the front and remains in the front.
Smooth. Smooth. Mean, Acacia.
Beautiful paddler.
Beautiful. Look at that.
And she is in a rudderless waka. Not only is she paddling, she's also steering her waka. He's our leader at the moment.
Yeah, he's wearing his Kaiwaa shirt today for his Kaiwaa canoe. Maybe he switched to the Whai shirt for the Whai canoe and the Thai hat for the Thai paddles. Well done, brother. Represent. Tamahita, good job doing the double duties on the V1 and the OC1. It's not easy. Big ups to you. I've done that before myself a few times. It's hard work.
And I think he's paddled every single day, Tamatihita.
Really?
Yeah.
I seen him yesterday because they were in front of us.
And the day before, and he was in
They
front
did.
of you.
Oh, well. What was he racing? Didn't see him racing. What categories? Not sure.
We've had thousands of paddlers.
Yeah.
I just remember his name.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have got someone here that is cheering for him. Donella Ferguson says, "Let's go, Tamahita."
Aaron says, Dad,
Oh.
thank you, Chev. That's Kaitawhiti Kireopa. Kia ora, Chev. Thank
Yeah.
you, Community Intelligence Report. And that is real here. It's more impressive than it looks on a screen, says Karen Berwin. That is awesome. Thank you, Karen.
Love
Community Intelligence
Yeah, love
Report.
the
Mamahi
info
whānau.
coming through.
Oh, happy as paddlers. Look at that, man. Loving it out there.
Team Too Late.
Loving it out there. Awesome, brothers.
So Team Too Late is one team of 4 that are competing in the Golden Master Men category. Taki Temu actually have 3 of the 4 teams in this race. We've also got Double Trouble on the right. And, of course, this team that is on screen right now, Team Too Late. And their paddlers are Mark Nicole and Louis Papuni.
Hey, here's a new canoe. Oh, no, it's not. It just has a flash sticker. Supersonic. I think that's a Kai Va'ares.
All the way from Whakatū Marae Wakama Club in the beautiful Nelson, Kiriama Payne.
That's a pretty cool sticker. I like that supersonic sticker. I like one on my canoe. Kiriyama, awesome. I'll keep a lookout for you next time in that canoe. Supersonic.
So they're making their way around the Tairāwhiti Wakahaurua. And just before this race, the distances were changed. Lara Collins, CE of
The
Wakama,
course,
New Zealand.
the course was changed.
Yes,
The distance stayed
the
same.
distance. Oh, the course was changed, Aroha Mai. Lara Collins got on the phone with Kingy to let us know. To let you all know.
And I can see Lara walking, and we're going to try get her in here. We'll have a little bit of an update from perspective as a race official.
Awesome.
Yeah. See, she's very busy later. Actually, all of the volunteers and staff are extremely busy. And I believe there was a little hustle this morning. Volunteers were ample yesterday, but a little shy this morning because of the need to get back to work on Monday. So a lot of people had to head back home, particularly those living north of Auckland or Wellington or even the South Island. But still an impressive amount of paddlers, 107 in this race.
Wow.
These are big fields, huge fields.
It's Andy Thompson in the black and white waka all the way from Taranaki. And then we have an 8-3-4 Reo Eti no Turanga Waiwai Waka Sports. 964 just making their way around. And that was Lewis Sutton. And now we have, coming around the corner, 959 in the green Waka, Philip Evans, Notake Timu Outrigger Canoe Club. And 962, we have Murray Parks, Horota Wakahoi. We are very lucky because in our studio we have the CE of Waka New Zealand, Lara Collins. Kia ora, Lara.
Kia ora, right here.
How's it going? How are you feeling?
Oh, feeling pretty good. Last race of the event. It's been really successful.
Yeah, what's your thoughts about the long distances here in Turanganuiaki with this the last few days?
Oh, I think it's been fantastic. Great effort by the organising committee and all the volunteers. Last time it was held here was in 2011, which was a while back. And so, yeah, really nice to be here.
And it's beautiful too because we've got this new whare here at Midway. It was just built about 2 years ago, so very lucky to have this here. What's been a few positives for you the last few days?
I think the weather. The weather's been super positive. The venue's fantastic. The manaakitanga has been awesome. The local hosts have been fantastic, and just seeing everybody's smiling faces, being here, enjoying each other. I think that's what's unique about our sport.
And just around 1,000 paddlers have made their way here for the last 3 to 4 days. Yeah, that's so many, right?
Yeah,
how many did we have at last long distance nationals?
It was around about the same in Whitianga. We had around about 1,000 paddlers as well. To be honest, I thought it would be a few less this time around because we only had the World Sprints a month ago in Hawaii, and we had 600 paddlers go to that, and a lot of them were from Gisborne. So I thought, wow, it'd be hard to back that up with a lot of participation here, but no, they came through, and 1,000 paddlers. It's awesome. Yeah,
and it's awesome for us here that live here too because it boosts our economy. We actually needed to get a few tourists here, so it's been nice. Where would the next long distance be, or have you decided yet?
Next long distance nationals is going to be in Hoitonga.
Oh, nice.
We're going to hand the Modi over at the prize giving today to some representatives from Hoitonga. It hasn't been held in Hoitonga since 2012, so it'll be great to be back there as well.
Awesome. And when do you get to have a break? Because, knowing you are the race organiser. You're also the CE of Waka New Zealand. We've got the national sprints coming up in a few months' time. When do you get a break?
Oh, next weekend.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, no, we like you say, we move into sprint season. We're all looking forward to the sprints at Karapiro in January, and between now and then, things just sort of, as the weather gets warmer, the wakas get more and more out on the water, and you can just kind of feel the energy kind of building towards January. So we're all looking forward to that.
Yeah, we love looking forward to the Wakama sprints in Karapiro. E rere ana ngā mihi kia koe, Lara. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us here on our broadcast. And thank you once again.
No worries, ngā mihi.
Just had a question come through. What's the difference between a rudder and a rudderless, and what's the advantage? So the rudderless, you have no drag because there's no rudder, and the canoe goes slightly faster, but it doesn't turn, has no directional thing. So the thing that keeps the rudderless line is the the hull shape. The rudder canoe obviously enables you to turn, but it's a bit more drag. And that's great if you have a course you need to wind around a lot with buoys, or if there's waves and you need to rapidly change direction, then that's when the ruddered canoe is an advantage. Yeah. But some of the top rudderless paddlers in conditions under 8 knots are fast or slightly faster than the top ruddered paddlers. So you're talking about the very top, probably the top 50 in Tahiti, and maybe the top 3 or 4 here. We'll be able to keep up. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. And it depends. Once the swell gets too big, it's a lot more difficult to control. So yeah, it's all about control. Control is I think the one word.
My apologies.
Well, good.
Lara Collins is the race official. Ollie Smith is our race director.
Kia ora. Thank you for that information.
Ka pai, Ollie Smith.
Well done, Ollie. Good job here. Te uranga o te rā. The organising group. 999 is this race number.
Which isn't in here.
Well, we have some
think
last minute updates to the race. So, yeah. It's a cool number.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of, you can see they're doing quite a few draw strokes on the side. And that's where we are. We're in this building here in that little room. You can see Dahia's hand waving. Almost. We're in here. Lovely. Oh, that's the Kiwa pools.
That's our Kiwa pools on the left there. They've just bulldozed our old pool.
Oh, wow.
And
is it indoors now?
yeah, it is. $23 million went into building Kiwa pools, and also the building that we're currently sitting in.
Awesome.
So that's our beautiful Kiwa pools. And to the left of Kiwa pools, that's the toddler pool. It's really
super
cute.
cool architecture. Hey.
Yeah, it's won many awards too.
Yeah, yeah. Here we are back with our women's. This is the juniors. Hey, we were talking about that before. You can paddle with, anyone across your whānau. So it's a good demonstration here. We have a rangatahi and a pakeke paddler. All age groups over here. Lenora Hati.
And also, that's Chelsea Reti on the outside there from Ngā Hoihoro. I believe her mum is watching. So,
and she just had a injection, right? What was that, the story?
oh yes, because of Brucey's dog.
There you go. Not only the ngaru, but the kuri. Come on, Bruce. Might have to do what Uanuku did to Tamate Kapua's dog.
Oh.
Kia ora whānau, for those that know that story, that traditional... So, hey, it's all part of our history, all part of our whakapapa here, whānau. Let's not shy away from being who we are. Kai tangata and all that stuff, eh?
It's K&K from Horo to Wakahoi. Back to the race.
Kia ora, Rahia. It's Rahia. She's inspiring me with all these tahu kōrero.
I think that was 487. So here comes our 2 men making their way around.
Oh, there's a change back in the men's race. That's Kaitawhiti, Kiriopa and Narado. Oh, there's someone else there in the orange. Is that Jono? Ooh,
It's hard to see.
And then the 2 men's are hard as well. Okay, we're looking at silhouettes, just the bright tops, eh?
Yeah.
This is Inamaru's been out here on the boat all day today.
Oh, and I was right. 999, the number that we don't have on our page. It was Diana Malaki Williams.
Awesome, Di.
I didn't want to say it was Di in case it wasn't her,
Yep, kapai.
but it was. And this is Shaden Moitara.
I love how paddlers put their name on their canoes.
Same.
Yeah. I haven't seen a Tino Rangatiratanga canoe. I think that would be mean. Hey, one canoe with just a big Hati Māori flag on there.
Shaden is in the J19 Women's W1 rudderless race. So we also just saw Chelsea Reti. She's also in this race. 647. In the yellow waka, Eric Holland Waterson from Heimato. Shaylani. Oh, is that how you say her name? Cece. Shaylani. Thank you.
Almost a bumblebee, this canoe. Eric Taimanawa. This is the rudderless with the rudder option. You can see on the stern of the canoe, the rear of it, there's a little black dot. Underneath that is the rudder housing mechanism. Oh, he's pumping. Go, Eric.
He's fast.
Wow, getting right in here, looking smooth, brother. There you go. Scroll to 38 minutes in the race timer to check out your on the replay. Looking smooth, Eric. Nice. That canoe is running really well.
It is.
Conan will be happy with that.
Smooth.
331.
Kaiarahi Brooking Hapu and Diana Malaki Williams just behind her. In 999. 38 minutes into this race. Also, hei whakamahara tu kia koutou, the women's race, or the women's paddlers, they start a little bit after our men's. So the time that you see does not reflect what their time is. Be just a little bit lower.
We just noticed on there's an account coming up called Waka Ama Live. And they've got Waka. Yeah, geez, they're just persistent, aren't they?
No.
These Nanakia, Tangata Nanakia, Hoha people
Well-
posting on the chat. Just everyone get on there and report them, please. Breaching community standards, harassment, intimidation. You just put it all down. And selling or promoting restricted items, just fraud or scam. That's the best one. Yeah. They should make a button called Hoha.
Yeah.
Hoha.
And it's sad too because those kind of profiles, they usually hook our kaumātua in and they have to give credit card information, and usually, kaumātua want to see their mokopuna on the water, so they will give the information, and that's how they get scammed. So Kingi's just blocking them from our page.
Increasing the strength of our moderation settings. We're all at the whim of Facebook here, but it's a kōrero for another day.
This is 972 Sugar Te Pā. We saw her race not so long ago this morning. And now she's back on the water.
And we've got some monster sets coming in. You can see that they're starting out at the Waka Haurua, some of those lines. Look at those lines, everybody. Welcome to Gisborne. Te kainga o.
Ngaru toa.
Kia ora. Ngaru toa. Ngāti ngaru toa. Kao. Ocean Warriors. Oh, that's Ash. Pretty sure that's Ash Rosendale.
Looks like him.
Rosendale.
Yep, it is. Too easy.
Yeah, how's it feel, bro? What's that, 24 Ks now? Oh, those sets are pumping. That's a big, those waves.
Kingy's talking
Ngaru
about the
toa.
waves that are
Thank
in
you,
front
thank
of
you,
us,
Rahia. Thank you
not
for
what
clarifying.
he's seeing on the screen.
Appreciate the clarification.
338, Te Ao Marama Neho, all the way from Te Toki Voyaging Trust in Kirikiriroa. She, of course, is in the W1J19 Women Rudderless competition. And there are 11 competitors in this race.
Is our commentator from day one, Paul Roosendahl. There's two of them out there, right? Ash and Paul. Paul's in Arias too. The Arias shape. This sport has really taken off, foiling. There's hundreds of foilers in Hawaii. Oh, look. This two-man is hungry. They're going to pass Tupu.
So Bonnie Moon and Aroha Mai, that is 482. Sorry, that's Tupu.
Yeah, halfway through their race, their 16-kilometre course, coming in around the Waka soon. Tupu King, first and second, and then good battle, very close battle here unfolding in the OC2. We'll stay up with this. Look at this push here from the canoe in white and orange. That's V2. Those are the guys that got caught on the buoy. That's Marlon Tolo. Good job. Okay, and that's why these guys are called Tupu, because they're pushing each other.
So Kane and Kiana in 330 for Horota. And then in 487 we have...
Awesome. Look at that.
Waka V2. Yes, and they did get caught on the buoy. And they spent about 20 to 30 seconds trying to get out. What a push.
Is this for the finish? Oh, wait.
Where is it?
Oh, I think they just got it. What a good... Okay, it was only one lap. Oh, Karoha Hoki. Well done, brother. That's awesome, man.
They did so well.
Wow.
So, Waka V2, who did push, they are the only team in the open men's section. So
Gotcha. First.
They were always going to win. And then Kane and Kian are in the J19 section for W2.
Awesome. So they're always going to win the open men because they were the only in that?
Yep, okay. And Kane and Kian, K and K from Horota, they were always going to win as well
J19.
Because they were the only J19 team.
So they're divisional winners, but overall, we have the Horota boys, followed by Wakamanu boys. They really made a good comeback, man. They should be proud of that. I know it's not ideal. They got really stuck on that buoy.
Yeah.
It was really under their armour. Oh, these guys are going for more laps. That's Matt Archer, I believe. Come on, Matty, let's go. And Kai Tawhiti. Yep, that's Kai Tawhiti Kiriopa. Oh, great shot here. You can see the course our paddlers are taking around this Waka Haurua. Shots. Do you know who the kaitiaki of that Waka Haurua is?
There are a few, but Ngahui Amita, she is over there with her baby.
Yep.
She did her doctorate on all of that mahi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Our community's getting right in behind it. It's very helpful, to have the Waka Haurua out there. It's like a safety net too. Race start point. Yeah. Awesome setup. Awesome setup, Te Uranga o Te Rā. Ollie Smith and the community, well done. I think we've set a trend, Every long distance nationals have a Waka Haurua there. And that's just the idea, maybe more difficult. I really appreciate it. Visible presence of our ancestry.
And also, Māori. You know where you're heading towards.
Exactly.
When you're coming back.
It's a linking, the the smaller waka with the bigger waka. It's like a matua and a tamaiti.
This is Eric Holland Waterson from Hey Mato. Insightful kōrero done by Kingy Gilbert. Oh, had a little cutie.
Good job, Canoe 973. Yeah, I noticed paddlers are putting their left leg out. See the front paddler, you put left leg out, which means it's, what do you call it? Gone numb?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
on trying to just put all your weight to the left-hand side. Because I don't know, from a personal belief, I feel like two-man waka are easier to flip than the individual waka.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
I support you in that one.
Yeah, you don't know where your mate behind or in front of you is putting their weight.
Yeah.
So it's always good to put all of your weight to your left. It's hard though.
Yeah, and you're balancing with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be in rhythm with each other as well as the ocean ace. It's quite tricky. The W2's really grown in the last 2 years, 2 or 3 years, with these lighter W2 canoes. It's really taken off. I think it's a very nice introduction because if you've done a bit of training but you're not that confident out there, some people may be a bit hesitant to jump in a one-man canoe, but you get a little bit more confidence with your friend going out there and you're in it together. One body, buddy system, someone to watch you out there. Tamahita, well done.
I know a lot of us whānau are watching, so we'll be happy to see him cross the line.
Be ready for a milkshake and a pie after this.
Go and get you a burger.
Ooh.
Keisha Williams.
Wow. Mean. Karawe. Man, that's awesome, Acacia. She is pumping. Smooth, strong, beautiful, calm. Boom. That's rough. She's making that look easy. She is moving.
She is making it look easy.
She is moving. Mean, Acacia. And that is fast. 50 minutes in, coming back on her second lap. Check those times, senior master men. Calling you out.
Team too late.
Hey! Awesome. Che. Awesome, man. No need an iPad, eh?
No.
No need a PlayStation. Just need a wood on the beach. Back in the day, we never had PlayStations.
We had dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs? Oh. Oh. That was a joke.
Because you're from back in the days and dinosaurs.
Back in the days with dinosaurs.
This is Jason Reti, Ngā Hoi Horo, Outrigger Canoe Club.
Wow. It's clocking up the Ks. Mean, Jace. Mean. Looking smooth. Man, this is what, yeah, jeez. 28 Ks? Wait. Something like that. 23 Ks already. Huge. Good job. For anyone that did the teams race yesterday, oh wow. Freshness, eh?
Yeah.
Freshness and ready to race. Just going to catch up here to some of the men's paddlers from the previous start. This gives you an idea of how quick Acacia Williams is moving from Haruta Waka Hoi. Champion in the sprints. Trained from a young age.
Yep.
You said you seen her out there with her headlamp on. And this is the result. It's a recap of our winners of the OC2 men's race. They're coming into the beach, K&K. Close race, eh, that
Yeah,
one?
it
Very
was.
close race.
It was close, even though they've both won gold in their respected grades. It was still cool to see them battle it out, to see
Yeah,
who the top two-man team is.
yeah, definitely. Right down to the wire. And just the determination of the V2 boys. That was awesome to see, eh? Aha ko te raru raru, ka taia. Kia kaha, mean, o tino kaha. I think there might be Bevan Roosendahl. That would make 3 Roosendahls out there. Bevan, Paul, and Ash. Oh, no, that's Real Itzy in the pink label. And then I'm pretty sure. Oh, yes. 3 Roosendahls out there. When I started paddling, their dad, Franz, was doing a number of community videos with his handycam. And he would get out there on the jet ski and film the races. Orpa Ruzi. Orpa Ruzi. Big shout out to you, Orpa Ruzi. Filming these races back in the day. And he had a famous saying, paddle for fun, race to win. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah.
Who was watching yesterday. So to the left is Murray Parks. And to our right, we have Lewis Sutton from Taranaki Outrigger Canoe Club. They've finished their race. What do you look forward to when you finish a long distance race like this?
Warm food. Warm food and warm shower.
What did you have after winning silver in the open men's long distance?
Can I charge my battery? That was my first thing. And then I had a up and go and a banana.
Oh, very nice.
And then I got changed outside.
Oh, that's right. You were here. There's Penny, Steward of Haruta Waka Hoi.
And our volunteer, or helping out as part of the organising committee, I believe, in here for the first 2 days.
Oh my goodness, Chev Reti just said, shot Jason Reti, leaving to do Molokai Hoi this Arvo.
No way.
Wow.
Awesome. Yeah, I heard he got the call up to Pati Ma. Good luck over there, Jace. Awesome, brothers. Pati looked after Piniola, and he supplied a tent and some kai and the world's in Hilo. And beautiful, man. Here we go. Acacia finishing her first lap.
Yep.
Second lap.
Her first lap. Doing a round. Could see she is
2 or 4.
smiling ear to ear. And she is fit. She is fit and she is fast.
Yeah. It's mean. If you want to paddle like her, just look at how many hours she puts in the water, eh?
Yeah.
I had an interesting discussion with a top paddler in Hawaii. I was like, oh, what's your technique? You know what he said to me? Technique is training. It's like, what do you mean? Technique is how much training you put in. You can talk about it, but unless you're out there doing it, it doesn't mean anything. Really interesting. And that was from Karel Tresnak and his dad, Karel Tresnak Sr., who was his coach, who I believe was in the Olympics in the C1, or it's one of the categories earlier. So very different perspective, eh? Technique is training. Kind of changed my view at the time hearing that. Made me think a lot more about, maybe I should be training some more. Oh, Chelsea Reti, another. Oh, so how many Retis out here today? 2.
Yes.
Normally the king whānau's out there quite a bit.
Yeah.
Eh? We have Tupu, Nairi, David.
On and off, you have Rose.
That's 4.
Hey, and then we have Tyler on Friday.
Yep. Oh, yes. This is the king whānau. It's our Tai Tokero located paddlers.
Murray Park's making his way back to the bank. He's finished his race.
Well done. This is the epic comeback. Almost made it. I guess they won't cut the boy so close again. Mind you, it's hard though in the race because sometimes you end up floating in and then a wave can push you over.
Yeah.
And the wind was coming on the other side, so it could have pushed them in. We'll see, but good work. And these are our winners.
Yep.
Good job.
Hey and Kian,
Some big juniors, eh?
J19s, and then our other V2 we saw, that was our only open men's team. So they both take home a gold from the 2024 Long Distance Nationals.
That canoe is an older model of canoe. I think that's a Stingray. And that was the guy I was just talking about who said technique is training. That's his design.
Oh,
that
wow.
Canoe. Yep, that's a Stingray. It's from Hawaii. So he shaped that canoe. And it's very big in volume. When it's flat, you kind of feel like you're pushing a lot of water, in front of you. But when it's in the big ocean, it really takes off.
Oh, so it's more of an ocean.
More of an ocean canoe, but not like this is out in the ocean, but it's side on. I think it's made for a very big ocean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where you got a lot of movement. Yeah. And this canoe's a lot leaner. It's the Puakea Balare, so that's also from Hawaii, made for the surf, but also I think they realize now, the manufacturers and designers, that a lot of the big markets for the canoes are outside of Hawaii. So they're made for Australia, New Zealand, and California and Florida. So they've changed the design of the canoes a bit to suit a more all-round water condition. Ian Lawson, Ngāti Rehia.
Just past an hour now on our race timer, and our women started about 5 minutes after our men, but they will be nearing an hour race time as well. The leader of the pack for the women is Acacia Williams, and she has started to overtake a few men paddlers. And at the moment, in his ruddered canoe, we have Tipu King. A lot of comments on our commentary was coming towards this paddler, Shay, Hene Brooking, Talyn Morete, Iona Maxwell, Hene Brooking, CC, who I believe is in Ahitereiria at the moment, all cheering for this paddler right here from Horo to Waka Hoi. She is in the under J19 women rudderless race alongside Kaiarahi Brooking Hapu, Aslan Tahiwi, Atiria Hortere Thompson, Chelsea Reti, Sienna Herbert, Okerua Irwin. Here's Chelsea Reti here. She's also in the J19 women's race alongside Lucy Jordan, Abigail Liu Falani, Nueva Tefata, and Te Almarama Neho. And I believe provisional unofficial results. You say it.
Director just mentioned that she was now coming in, which means she stopped racing. And we do not yet recall any other wahine in front of her. So provisionally, she could be the winner. But we will wait to the official results. There's a few laps going on here between all of these various categories.
Kane, if you can just get that shot, that orange waka, and then there's a blue waka in front of her, we can see if that blue waka is a J19 paddler.
Hey, what the heck? This is a major change. That was unexpected.
Wow. So
unexpected. Something has happened. Wow.
So Tipu
was
is
first.
Now behind 474. Who
Narada.
is? What happened there?
But Tipu has the speed on him. Look, he's coming up. He's just going to ride his armor. I guess he flipped.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Hang on. Narada's got some power here.
So they're both in the open men's category. Narada, of course, paddling for Heimato alongside Manawa and Ash.
Narada looking mean, brother.
Wow.
Narada's changed a little bit his technique, maybe just a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like he's looking a little bit more fluid than a couple of years ago for sure at the Waitangi race. Oh, here's Tupu on a burst. Great shots here from our camerawoman, Ina Marutere, and the boat team. And you see just that little burst that Tupu made, and the camera boat, you can see the wake from the camera boat. It's not too close, but they've come out wide, maybe because they're worried about giving an advantage to any paddlers behind. We'll see who has the raw speed here on the straight. I think they have one more lap, so there is a chance for Tupu to make it back if he has tipped out, which he was quite far in front, eh? So something drastic may have happened.
And it happened within the last 15 minutes as we try to put focus on all the other paddlers that are paddling in this race, the final race.
Maybe Narada just put the hammer down, and caught up. You never know. Just a bit of light paddling, a little bit of easygoing competition. Just being silly, whānau. That's a very intense battle out there, and Tupu was just out there before with Casey Ngātaki, so he's still resolve. Racing against these two top athletes in the open men's.
Two laps done, one more to go.
Congratulations, homai te paki to those two lady paddlers who finished. Be good to get a report from Ina Marutere. We might just call her real quick and see if we can get a report, and we'll update you soon.
So Kingy's going to get on the phone with her, and I'm still trying to find out who won the under 19 J19 women's race. But this is Di Malaki Williams. Okay, so 258 has just come in, and we're going to see who 258 is. So Ian Lawson's just come in. So I think unofficially Chelsea Reti has won the J19 Women's Rudderless. Her dad, Jason, is still on the course. And Chev has told us that Jason, after this, is leaving to do the Molokai Hoi. But Chev will be happy because her daughter has unofficially, because I can't remember, I don't think anyone else, J19 Women's, finished before her, but we'll soon see in the official results. Going back on the water now. This is, of course, from our drone. So we have 661 there coming in. The 2Js from Dātana Pā. You also have 659 just before that. Matt and John from PCKC. This is shot, the right shot is from Ina Marutere, who's on the boat at the moment. We're going to try and see what happened at the start of, at the front of the pack. They're just making their way to the front of the pack now. And we've tried to capture as many finishers as possible who had to do 2 laps of their race, of their course. And our opens, of course, have to do 3. Some of them are on their 3rd. And here is the front of the pack. Narada, of course, in front. Tupu on his tail pretty much. And we're going to try and connect with Ina Marutere, who is on this boat, who is capturing this vision of our paddlers. We're going to find out what just happened. So the last time Kingi and I were watching Tupu, he was way in front. Beautiful shots here by Ina Marutere. And we're going to cross live to her now. Here is Chelsea Reti, our J19 winner for the rudderless race, all the way from Ngā Hoi Horo. And it's neck and neck at the front of the pack of this, the final race of the Wakama Long Distance Nationals. Tupu King here in 482. Narada in front. Anything can happen. We've seen in the last 20 minutes, anything can happen.
Alright, hi everybody. We are here with the leaders of the Open Men OC1 race. They're currently on the last lap for this 16-kilometer race. We've got Narada here currently in first and Tupu in second. Real good battle going on out here. Real exciting to see. Got some footage earlier of Narada saying warm it up. Love that. Mean energy out here. The sun's out. Woohoo!
Inamaru, what
Let's go,
happened?
guys.
Inamaru, what happened? Because last time Kingy and I were at the front of the pack getting your vision, Tupu was out in front. What happened? Did Narada just put the pedal down, or did something happen with Tupu?
I actually don't know what happened out here. Watching, we're following the women's leaders as well. We've got a couple races out here on the water. So the next time we saw these guys, the positioning had changed.
Wow. Well, it's going to be a big question when they get off. Thank you so much, Inamaru. Awesome mahi up there.
Thank you.
Woohoo, all right. So it is unsure what happened. But I know that as soon as they get off the water, we'll know. And she is right. Not only are we following these leaders, but we're also following the second wave in the final race as well. So the second wave started about 5 minutes after, and we tried to cover as many different paddlers as we can. We couldn't just stay on our leaders. So we're unsure what happened. Tupu, last time Kingy and I were watching this race, was out in front and had a huge lead. And then the second we came back to them, Narada, right here, he was in the lead. So, yeah, he pātai nui kei te haere, but they are your leaders. And they are about, obviously they're halfway, but they are nearing the end of the race. So a drone shot here on the left, which shows the distance in between all of our paddlers.
I guess we'll have to wait until the paddlers get back on shore
Yeah.
to see what happened there. Yeah, as Inamaru said, we are tracking quite a few races. The Open Men's, the OC1, the OC2, the Open Women's V1.
We've got the rudderless W1s. We've got the
Divisional.
we've got the Senior Masters, Golden Masters, Master 70s. They've just come in. But we've tried to cover so many of these paddlers that we missed it.
Yeah. You can see the wind has picked up quite a bit out here. Those white caps normally hit around 8 to 10 knots. So that's quite tricky. It's on the armour side, and the armour will be lifting. But even though it's tricky, Acacia Williams is very strong and has led this race from start to finish, right from the beginning, all the way through. And as Rahia said, she rested. She didn't race in the six-man. She rested for this. And she's turned up fresh and ready to do the damage. And it's, it's huge being a fresh and ready to race. It's very rare you'll get paddlers doing both back-to-back races, even over consecutive days at a high level. Particularly if you have competitors who are well rested, it becomes a lot more difficult. And we've seen that certainly unfold in the men's, where we have Narada now in front of Tupu. Tupu's done 16k, so he's already got depleted all that energy. They both raced yesterday as well, but Narada didn't. I don't think he did the V1. I may be wrong. I didn't recall seeing him in the race. So being fresh is hugely important, and having beers the night before is not going to help. So even maybe one get away with, but you know, you're getting 2 or 3 beers, drinks deep, your body has a harder time recovering. So I know it's a big part of celebrating, but you'll see a number of athletes now choosing to decide if they're going to enjoy the post-race celebrations. Oh, here we go though. It's not over. They're here.
No.
What a battle between these guys.
So Narada in the pink.
You can see Tupu here on the Huti Pe'e stroke. And Long, I'm not sure if he calls it Huti Pe'e. But you see him do the little pickups like we mentioned before in the downwinds. Little pickups and then back to a long maintenance stroke. Boop, here we go. Boop, Huti Pe'e. Boom, and then nice and long. Narada choosing for the straight Huti. He's still there, very close. Just a little dynamic change there. Help surge you ahead at the right thing at the right time. Very, very important. The right thing at the right time. And the only way you know that is through doing racing and through experience. It's very difficult to comprehend when you're extremely fit and an older, less fit athlete is passing you and you are quite proud of your physical ability. It is real brain damage. And that's a key thing when you're racing, is understanding where the other competitor is at and how much mental resolve they have for certain conditions. And you see Tupu just edging a little bit here. See these little pickups? I know them as Huti Pe'e. Others might know them as Mamao. Yeah. So, Hoi Hutis, another word I've heard. Sorry, that was the third term. But look at that. See the effectiveness of this stroke? And he's, beautiful Tupu. Clinic right now on the OC1. And this will be a little downwind, and it's just given him a little bit of breathing room here to escape from the rudder. Great footage we got here of this race. Well done to both of these athletes, and actually everybody who's raced over these last 3 days. Narada might do, still strong, pumping through. We still have the side wind to go, you know?
Yeah.
And that's probably favours a big, strong stroke. And I know from our experience yesterday, you know, we were quite far behind and we managed to reel it in. So I would not count out Narada. He's an extremely fit athlete, extremely talented, trains hard. I believe he's also an MMA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, an MMA athlete as well. So, this race is not over in the open men's, but I think maybe in the women's. What's your thoughts? Maybe a done deal?
Yeah, Keisha's too much in front. She's overtaken men. So I would,
girlfriend.
She's amazing though.
We're almost wrapping up this regatta. I think we have one more lap left for the men's. Oh, we're about to see. I think this is it, eh?
That was Shay. She just come in. And Jane 19 women's. Yep. Shay Moitara. She's got her name on her waka. Sugar Tipa there. Always smiling. Her daughter resides here in Turanganui-a-Kiwa. She's one of the doctors at the Gisborne Hospital. Awesome to have her living here. Kia rā Pain, no whakatū marae Waka ma club. Kiriyama is in the Senior Master Men, which is a rutted race. 16 competitors in this race.
Surfing nice here, Narada. We can't quite see where Tupu is. I think he might be just a little bit in front. Maybe we'll get back a little bit and we can see some context. We'll just see what our boat operator can get out there. It does look pretty rough.
These ngā tangata I konei e tatari ana ki ngā kaihoi rangatahi.
Reo Iti, I'm wondering if this is my friend Jared Iti's father. I think it is. Tēnā koe matua. Tūranga wai. I believe they're a hunting whānau.
Oh, cool.
We're not too sure what the context is here. Ah, there's Narada. Okay. Narada is very strong in the side wind. Hard to say. Ooh. The angles. Tupu looks really strong. Wow. This is good. He's got a battle on his hands with Narada there. He worked really hard to catch him.
Elizabeth there in 969 and then in 495. Acacia Williams, the leader of wave 2 of this race, leader in the open women's, current silver medalist in the sprints. As she turns for the final time, one more lap to go for Acacia Williams. It's been about her this last few days. Didn't want to be in a team. Usually we see her in the Kaiarahi Tour team. But Kaiarahi Tour are known for including their younger paddlers in the club, which is an amazing thing that Kiwi and Florrie incorporate in their team, just to see a new spread of fresh blood. And just for them to get a taste of
awesome
premier racing.
Our two leaders, Wahine Tane, Tupu King, Acacia Williams. Beautiful split screen here. Paddling styles of the top OC1 paddlers in Aotearoa. Right here. Acacia Williams on your left, Tupuria King on the right. Tupu be close to the finish. Acacia just rounded for her third lap. Bear in mind, Acacia's, the woman started 5 minutes behind the men. And there's Narada. Maybe you can see him just to the left of, in the middle of the screen, just to the left of Tupu by the boat. Just a little bit out of the picture. There he is, creeping in. He's putting in a valiant effort there, Narada. We're just not sure what happened in that middle part of the race. But whatever happened, Tupu is still the king. Super fluid, comfortable, nice, organic, natural, just natural. Been doing it so long, so comfortable. A little pixelated here. There's way out there in the ocean. Trying to get these images back to you while we're moving on a boat is not easy. I was looking good. Not sure. There may be some paddlers they might need to call in. Because it looks a little rough. That could be a little bit too long out there. Oh, Narada's still in the picture. He's strong. Tupu did really well in the OC1 season in Hawaii when he went. Had some really outstanding performances and massive surf, huge, and just flying. So he's super experienced, at a lot of time overseas with very high-level paddlers, and now himself a high-level paddler. You see him just peering over his left shoulder there, making sure he has a lead on Narada, not taking it comfortably, giving Narada the respect he deserves. Good stuff there, Narada, and you could see even
His
the armor. Yep,
yeah.
that's the win. So these are our top athletes experiencing that. So it must be quite tricky out there for some of our novice or, paddlers who have maybe been out there for
a bit, especially our kaumātua as well. I mean, to have to paddle and steer paddle, there's so many different conditions. We've had to close our window where we are here at the Midwest Surf Lifesaving Club because the wind is picking up. So I could just imagine how it is on the water, how those conditions are. There's Tupu. It's a good shot to see where Narada is with Tupu.
Here we go. Coming into the finish, Tupuria King.
And in the space of about 4 hours, Tupu King has raced 2 races, 2 long distance races. The first one, rudderless today, or right now with a rudder. He takes home 2 golds.
Awesome.
But
Good
he had to
job,
fight
Tupu.
for them.
Yeah, it's rough out there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Side on. That's challenging. That's super challenging. Good job.
Well done. Time for round 1 hour 30.
I believe we've lost the drone to the Moana. I'm watching our drone pilot come back and he's all serious. I think we've lost the drone to the Moana. It's flown away. But we are back still on the boat so we can cover these races. Yeah. We're trying our best to get you our coverage out here, but we are dealing with the elements and it's just what happens sometimes.
Yeah, not nice up there.
Narada stopped there for a second.
I think Narada may have flipped.
Oh, wow. It is super rough on that side. So I wouldn't be surprised if Tupu flipped. Yeah.
And we did see Narada's ama go up a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just looks a little bit, he's getting the water out of his head. Here.
That was a good race.
Yeah, well done. He should be happy with that. Yeah. He pushed Tupu.
He did. He did push Tupu. Good race. Good respect amongst these athletes. Well done, Narada.
And they'll be happy that they're finished.
Yes. Cute. I think there'll have to be some decisions about how long they're going to let people race.
Yeah.
Because this is, I mean, it's got to be fun, eh? It's got to be fun. And sometimes when you're just blazing out there to complete and you feel like it's a moral duty or, people may think less of you, but I'm in favor of just making sure people are safe. And that's gnarly out there, But we'll see what happens. Each race is different and there's different rules, but well done. Good job to all these paddlers out there. We know Acacia Williams is probably heading down to the last turning buoy. And, yeah. back on our boats. Oh, sorry. Here we are. Back with Inamaru and the crew. You see what it's like out there looking after the gear. All kinds of things can happen. Salt water, wind, rain, airport control towers, and people, dogs, whales, dolphins. We're out here in the elements. It's kind of warm, eh? People are in their shorts, but with a jacket on.
Yeah, it's that wind.
Yeah, it is that wind. And big ups to all our whānau hanging out here, just chilling on the beach, waiting for their family, for their loved ones to come in.
Oh, there we go. It started at 13 kilometres per hour from northwest, and now it's picked up to 31 kilometres an hour. So
that's fast.
more than, and you can see on the water, it's definitely changed.
Yeah, definitely changed. Pretty much like yesterday. Started a bit mellow and then it really picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, not similar about this time. Okay, Te Rina and race 4, canoe 490. Hedia Rolliston. Good battle unfolding between these two. They're in different divisions, aren't they? The number in the front signifies a different division. The 4s are, But when you're out there, you're racing whoever's next to you.
So Talina is in the open women's section, and Helia Rolliston is in the master women's section. More teams coming to the end of their race. Can see a V2 out there, a few V2s actually, nearing the end of the race. As tents here start to pack down, because this is the final race of not only the day but the competition 2024, hosted by Te Uranga Aotearoa. And Te Taitonga will host the 2025 Wakama Long Distance Nationals. Here is Waka 660. Kingy is a big fan of the second pedalers here. This is CBY all the way from Taranaki. They are in the Master Men section. Their members are Tangiwai Lawrence and Steve Outwin, representing Taranaki OCC.
Right here's a bit of a fun story.
Yeah?
We've done the last 2 gigs together.
Yep.
And we've lost a drone on every gig. Oh. Our drone operator there went for a bit of a swim to try and rescue it. Seymour, come in, tell us what happened, brother. We're here with Seymour. So Seymour's been one of our pilots, and just talk through some of the challenges out there in filming this race.
Kia ora whānau. It's been a pleasure to give you guys the scenes of this race today, but unfortunately our last flight that we took out the drone kind of had its own ideas. We've been fighting with the flight. We've been fighting with the airport red zone here. Finally got it up, but there's so much static going on in this area that it kind of took its own, had its own brain and then wanted to go for a swim. I went out, tried my best. I was about neck high and did a manu before I got to it.
Awesome, brother. Thank you. So that's now 2 events and 2 drones.
Oh, no.
We're committed to covering Waka Ama for you all here. pushing the limits. And, yeah, all good.
Drones,
Everybody's safe.
drones are not cheap. We just saw Greg
Everybody's
Brightwell. Greg Brightwell on our screens. He, of course, coached this paddler right here, Acacia Williams. She's got a bit of a fan behind her.
Garrick, awesome, the photographer of the day. Ooh, the
She
only-
is blistering
Yeah,
in the front. No one is near her.
withering bursts of speed. Little downwind section here for Acacia. Little bit of a relax before the final hit home. Well done, man. She's just been so strong this whole race. And we have been covering the front. We have lost the drone. We have been trying to cover everyone else, but it is getting very, very spread out now. We're on the 4th lap and the wind is in. The wind is moving the flags in the trees and the harakeke, which is the flax. And everyone's waiting. There we go. There's the whānau of Tupu.
So cool. Tyler King come to celebrate another gold with her husband. He's won 2 gold today. She's won 2 Olympic golds. Narada, though, he should be stoked with that race.
Yeah, I would be. Tupu's fast, and he was right up there. There we go. I guess the question is the baby on the way? Hoi! No pressure, whānau.
No, never ask someone that.
Sorry, that was your idea.
No.
Hey, they're a young couple.
They're married,
They're married.
but they are also sports professionals.
That's true. They are sports
So
professionals.
whenever
And
they
that's-
are ready, it'll happen.
Yeah, kia ora mo tērā. Thank you, Rahia,
That's
for
okay.
setting me straight.
It's
I
okay.
breached the invisible tikanga line there as the commentator.
No, I could just imagine how many times she gets asked that.
Yeah, she's a professional athlete. Actually, and you're right. There was a bit of a silly comment.
It's
so-
okay. No.
No, you're right. We should learn these things. We should learn these things. I'm happy to do it in public. Kia ora mo tērā.
This is Ash Rusendahl. Third open men's?
I think so.
Yeah. Another bronze for Ash Rusendahl. It's okay. From open men's, we now go to open women's rudderless. Keisha trying to get her waka around, you can tell because the way she had her paddle in the water, every scoop, she's kind of bringing the water towards the tail of her waka, which will angle her waka to the left. So that might be, she might be angling her waka in preparation to turn around the buoy. This is the last time she'll be on this course. When she comes back down, she'll win open ones. I mean, it's hers to lose pretty much.
Yeah, I don't see her. I see her winning.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anyone else for a while. We'll see what happens. I think we'll just see what happens on the turning buoy and we'll get an update. We'll just see what's happening on the water there. We'll put a call out to our camera crews and see what we can get for 2nd and 3rd place.
I knew that the buoy was coming up, just the way she was positioning her waka. So she's coming around. She is on the home straight now. Home straight for Keish. This is Tupu helping a few other competitors get their waka out. Oh, Cody Campbell. Oh, Moilani Siataga. They were former Kaihoi or Horota Wakahoi, both world champs, both national champs. Moilani also in the beanie, she is a really good hockey player as well. Oh, and Cody.
Wow. Who are CrossFit athletes too?
Yes, Cody.
Multi-talented.
She placed third at the Nationals. So Ash placed third in RX, and then Cody also placed third in RX.
Mm. Okay, Tawhiti there wrapping up his day, de-rigging his waka. It's all over for these athletes. Well done to everybody competing at this long distance nationals. I think I'm going to be very shy when I'm walking around the King Whānau from my stupid comment.
No,
Taku aroha whānau.
don't worry. It's
I
okay.
just had the whānau in mind.
Yeah.
Smiles all around.
No,
in
but
the
she
Kings.
has been vocal that they do want babies.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
she has been.
Okay. Thank you for that.
So don't feel too bad.
Awesome. Here till the finish. Here until the finish. We still have prize giving later tonight, which will be, I believe, at the school again. So there's a little bit left for these paddlers. I think due to travel needs, a lot of people will have started to make their way home. We wish it, if you're in the car traveling, or if you're tuning in, or if you're in touch with your family members who are on the road, give them a call, check in, make sure they're not driving too crazy. Better to get home safe and late. Hey, so take a rest.
Especially if you have to go through the Waiaweka Gorge.
Yeah.
There's always a few slips after a bit of rain. We did have a bit of rainfall overnight.
Oh, where?
So, if you are driving home, kia hau maru te haere.
Ai, kia hau maru te haere.
One hour, 45 minutes in this, the final race of the 2024 Wakama Long Distance Nationals.
We are wrapping up. We know Acacia Williams is in the front in the women's V1. We are waiting patiently to see who's in second and third. But we're wrapping up here in this day. There's your sister.
Yeah, hi
Che.
Boo. Yeah, Boo. Who is a cameraman. Watching the camera. This is the view that we see from the Surf Lifesaving Club.
Six 640 and 641, I think, or 841. Is that Richard? That might be Richard Pehi, Ngāti Re here. 640. Okay. 840. Yay.
And 841.
Senior Master Men. Oh, Jason Letty. Both world sprint champions. Different years. Gold world medalists. Awesome. High caliber of athletes out here today. And boy, it's rough. This will be good prep, Jason, for Molokai Ihoi. Although you won't be required to do such long, consistent stints, you'll be able to do shorter 20-minute pieces. Awesome, Paul. Paul Rosendale. Hey, Mato. Narada Buri. Hey, Mato. Carrying someone else's waka up there. Nice, brother. Tino pai o mahi. Here we go. Second and third. Battle for second. These ladies have been, looks like, together all day. Terina from Hayata Ocean Sports. She's closest to us with the orange hat.
And Helia Rolliston.
Rolliston. So we believe they are battling for second. And they're in different categories.
Yeah, one's in opens, one's in masters. So Terina's in opens and Helia is in masters. But still, it's nice to have someone there, right?
Very
So
nice to have
your
someone
back.
there, particularly in this rough weather. It's quite a orchestration of communication, doing these on the boats between cameraman and the director, the race director. There are a lot of calls going out and then receiving the social media messages as well. It's quite a lot of information for our team here to absorb. Thank you, everybody, for the information through the day. Really appreciate all your input and all your tautoko. Thank you very much. And congratulations to all of our paddlers out there today. Mai ngā hau e whā from across the Four Winds. Ko tai mai tātou ki tēnei rohe, te tai rāwhiti, te taone o Turanganui o Akiwa, or otherwise known as Gisborne, and chance for our whānau here to relax and enjoy the beach.
There's Keish. She's got someone by her side. I believe it's a male paddler because there are no females where she is. She's got Aaron Kiriopa to her side. But this is your leader for the open women's section. She had a fast start and she's remained in front from the start of the race. On the home straight now. And we can see her, she's directly in front of us now. On her way home. Here's one of our two-man teams. From Ratana Park Kaihoi Trust, the 2Js. And there's the guy that you commented a few times about his hair and how you like it.
Awesome. Glad to know it's real here. Here we go. Looking strong here. Terina from Hayata Ocean Sports.
Who is in the open category. So she's currently second. All the way from Hayata Sports. Awesome, Mahi. Here's Acacia. She's about 200 metres away from the finishing line. Ka pai koe Keish. She's ripped, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
Athletes,
think
athletes.
she's got any body fat whatsoever.
It's a huge impact on long distance racing. A number of science studies have shown that the lighter you are, the less body fat. Quite a few research has shown that the lighter you are, the higher your performance. And they've reviewed it across age group, and I say scientists, sports scientists, across age group and professional athletes. And there is also, a direct impact between your body weight and your performance.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, good little tip. Here she is. Ka mau te wehi a Keisha Williams.
Congratulations, Keish. Well done.
Awesome.
Our Open Women's Champ at the 2024 Long Distance Wakama Nationals, held in her hometown of Tūranganui-a-Kiwa.
In rough and challenging conditions. Very rough.
This is Tarina. She is currently second in the Open Women's section. She's also had a really good race.
They've been battling all day, haven't they? That's Hedia on the inside. Hedia might have the... neck and neck.
Hedia, of course, is in the Masters section, so she might be the first Master woman back.
I bet they're looking forward to a nice soup, coffee and a warm shower.
Pauline Benson from Manuko Outrigger Canoe Club.
I believe some of these ladies have another lap to do.
Pauline Benson going around, as well as three. Oh, it's Ona. It's Ona. Orohena Brightwell, all the way from Otaki Wakahoi. Her dad, Matahi Brightwell, is on the side. Watching on. Here's Talina. With our boat following.
It's just a curiosity thing, bro. So I think because you have to put all the serial numbers in, you put all the serial numbers in.
Waka 843 here. We're just trying to get Tupu in. He's just gone past our spot here. This is Andy Thompson, all the way from Taranaki Outrigger Canoe Club. Sharon Murray says, well done, Keish. That was the 2Js all the way from Ratana Pa Kaihoi Trust. And we go back out to the water 7:04. In the colours of Manukau OCC, we have Pauline Benson. Ina Marutere on this camera right now, capturing vision of Terina on the home straight as well. And unofficially the second at the moment in the open women's rudderless V1. Got Waka 671 right here, who unofficially is leading the Master Woman all the way from Hoi Aroha. And it's windy out there. It is so windy. It was around 13 kilometres an hour this morning, but that wind has picked up to 31 kilometres an hour. So it's nearly tripled in the last 3 hours. Liz Tapuhi says, Lash Goal Heaty up. That Kaihoi didn't want to wait for anyone. Thought he would bring in the Waka himself. I think that's Greg there. Can tell by his calves. Always got the muscly calves. Watching on. And he has coached a few of the paddlers today out on the water. He was also my coach at Māreikura. So it's Terina Lebert from Hayata Ocean Sports Incorporated. One of three kaihoi from Hayata in this W1 Open Women rudderless race. You've also got Sammy Coco and Jess McDuff. Acacia, she's already in. She's watching on now. And the battle is for third place because Terina, at the moment, clear second place. With a time of 2 hours. Actually, the women started about 5 to 7 minutes after our men. So they're just knocking on 2 hours now. And you'll be able to see just how strong that wind is out there. Not only the waves and the breaks, but also how easy the ama lifts. But with the Waka Haurua just to our right, it's a sign that here is, unofficially, your silver medalist in the W1 Open Women's Rudderless race. All the way from Hayata Ocean Sports, it is Terina Lebert. Hedia Rolliston, just to her right, she is unofficially the first Master Woman to come in. We'll wait for official results, but we haven't seen anyone else. So Hedia Rolliston takes the V1 Master Woman Rudderless title unofficially. She paddles from Hoi Aroha, and she has a teammate out there as well. 10 paddlers are in this Master Women's section, and Hedia, she's come back first. So Poya Brightwell there, watching on. Her daughter Ona is out there paddling on behalf of Otaki Waka Hoi. And this is Lenora Hati, all the way from Heimato Paddlers. She is in the Senior Master Women's section. We've just had a comment come through from Jessica McDuff. I'm not racing, I'm at home on the couch cheering everyone on. Thank you. We've still got you on our sheet. Well, you'll be happy for your club mate, Tarina. She's just won silver in the Open Women's V1. Awesome mahi by her. Taking his waka back is Bevan Roosendahl.
Awesome. We have a special guest coming in the studio. We can get an update on the race. Oh, special guests. No mai, haere mai whānau. Oh, 1 sec.
You won't want to ask her what you asked us.
We're here with Tupuria King for an interview. Here, bro, I'll leave you with Rā
Hi,
here for
Tipu,
a sec.
how are you? Good to see you. So, within the last 4 hours, you've won not only the rudderless race earlier this morning, but then you went back out in about 90 minutes after you finished that race, and you've taken out the ruddered Open Men's title as well. Let's just go back to the first race. How was that for you? Conditions were way better, eh?
Yeah, it was a lot calmer, that's for sure. I would say they were both... I think they were both pretty similar in the sense that there wasn't like any true exciting parts to the course, but yeah, you got bits of everything, you know, side wind, a little bit of downwind if you can call it that, and then a bit of headwind. So yeah, no, they were both as tough as each other for sure.
In your second race that you've just finished, you were leading by quite a bit, and then we obviously had to go to the other paddlers, to all our women paddlers and our masters, and then we came back and it was neck and neck. What happened there? Did something happen?
Oh, nah, nothing really happened, but you know, for those who have seen the last race I did, the double up in Pai, well, not the last, but I did a race in Paihia and did both, and a similar thing happened, and I don't know what it is, but I think usually probably because I'm already depleted from the first race.
Of course.
I think I still feel good for the first lap or the first 2 laps of that second race, and then I think I really start hitting zero in terms of like there's nothing left in the muscles, no glycogen. So pretty much any energy that I'm getting for that final 2 laps is whatever depends on what I'm ingesting, you know. So I don't know if it was on the camera or not, but I managed to pretty much within 30 minutes get 2 gels in.
Oh, that's good.
And then the last of my drink pack, you know, just to get me to the finish, because, yeah.
It was neck and
Nothing
neck.
left.
Yeah, it was neck and neck. Also, at this morning, races were a little bit delayed because we had, huge swells. But you were the first to go out. How were you? Well, are you used to this?
Yeah, kind of used to it.
Yeah.
I know, you have to really time it, so the best thing is to actually just be patient and wait for, like, if it's flat, and you go out there and it's flat, you're like, don't just go. Sometimes it's better to wait for the set to actually come, and you can recognize the set, and then you can recognize when it finishes, and then go. And you're more likely to not run into a set halfway through. So I made it out good at the first leg, and then I got a little bit wet in the second one, and yeah, it was a bit colder than I expected.
Oh man, you made it look easy. Obviously, the 2024 long distance Waka Nationals are held here in Turanganui-a-Kiwa. How has it treated you and your whānau?
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been a good trip away. Not too far for us, just in Tauranga, 3.5 hours. The rest of the whānau have to drive pretty far north, but they get to spend the night with us in Tauranga before they make the way up to Kaitaia, Broadwood. So it's been a good weekend. Yeah.
And when this finishes, of course, we then look forward to the Wakama sprints. When will you get a break? Will you have a break?
Yeah, definitely. I think I've unfortunately kind of turned down a few of the races that I usually do at this end of the year.
What are those?
International races. The one being the Molokai Hoi,
yep.
And also the Hawaii Nui, potentially. So, might have a little bit of a break, but we'll keep stay on the water and prepare for the sprint champs.
Yay! Well, it's always a pleasure to see you, Tupu. You're such an amazing ambassador for the sport, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us, knowing that you've just raced 2 races. You're probably so tired. How's your forearms?
Oh, yeah, they're pretty depleted at the moment. Like, if I bend my elbows, I'm starting to cramp and stuff. But now, big ups to you guys for the live coverage and the commentating. It's been awesome.
Aww.
Being able to watch all the races, and we need more of this.
We do.
Everywhere.
We
It's
do.
pretty cool when we can cover races like this and people can watch from home.
Thank you so much, Tabu. All the best for the rest of the year, and we look forward to seeing you at the Nationals in a few months' time. Also, it was awesome to see you, Tyler, in the Waka. Actually, here, just coming for a comment. So, Tyler King, 2-time gold medalist at the Olympic Games. How was it like on the Waka?
Oh, it was so much fun. I loved it. It was Tyler and the aunties got the last minute call up. The weather wasn't that great, but out there on the water was actually really cool. And had a good little crew out there, and we didn't come last, so we were happy with that.
No, you were great. You were awesome. Could we see you at the sprints?
I'll be there supporting,
Okay.
but who knows? I may get wrangled into one of the Waka, but we'll see. It's number 1 supporter first of all.
Oh man, I hope we do see you there and the Waka, because it was awesome to see you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Those are the Kings. Tupu King, of course, the King on the water over the last few days has won 2 gold medals in the open men's section in both rudderless and ruddered. And then Tyler King, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and now Kaihoi. She paddled here, and we could possibly see her at the national sprints as well. On the screen, we have Matahi Brightwell and Acacia Williams. Acacia will always be his baby. And look, she's finished the race, and she's gone. She is gone. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to have a kai before her gym workout later on. That's how much she trains there to iwi. Going back to your coverage now on your comments now on Facebook, Fred Ortinet, kia ora for the coverage, whānau, mean Māori mean. Kia ora, Fred. Thank you very much. Gerald Lubert says, Tumeke Terina, well done after yesterday as well. Terina, of course, took silver to Acacia Williams gold in the W1 Open Women's Rudderless. Sharon Murray says, well done, Keish. We'll keep reading your comments as they come in. Still have a few individual paddlers out there. And it's getting more and more choppy. But on behalf of us here in Turanganui-a-Kiwa, in association with Wakama New Zealand, hosted by Te Uranga Aotearoa, e rere ana ngā mihi kia koutou katoa atu I Turanganui-a-Kiwa. It's been a pleasure bringing you 3 days of racing. E te ti, e te tā, on behalf of myself, Rahia, and all of the crew here, hei kona.